There are not many that resist the call to battle, to gain honour and fame amongst men. Sir Erec, however, was not one of them. It would take him some time and persuasion from his wife before venturing back out onto the battlefield. He was not always this way, it must be said, for he was a skilled enough fighter that when he was younger he managed to win a tournament to marry his dearly beloved, Enid. For Enid was the only child of the slowly aging lord of the land. It was his plan to marry her to the man who proved himself worthy by winning a tournament. Erec proved his worth, and they would soon be married. However, as time passed by, Erec grew craven and shy. Unable to bring himself away from his wife's side, he focused more of his efforts on songs and games to win over her heart. This would not sit well with Enid, for people began to talk about a man who would not defend his own land. This brought shame to Enid and her family. She needed to find a way to resolve this. The rise of Arthur was the cause she needed. Too long the realm had been plagued by looters and raiders. Enid promised some fighting men to Arthur if he was able to win a one-on-one duel against her champion. Arthur agreed, and the two of them picked their champions. Arthur's champion would be victorious, and sure enough, Enid lived up to her side of the agreement. But that was not all. She would also join these men in battle, standing proud. In one battle, she would come under great danger. She became surrounded by the enemy with just a few men remaining. Erec had hid away from the battle, overlooking. But seeing his dearly beloved in trouble, he jumped on his horse and rode to her rescue. He barreled through the ranks of men to get to Enid and pulled her to his horse. He then rushed Enid to safety before turning his horse back around. Calling support from his fellow soldiers, he charged into the fray. From this day forth, he was no longer the knight who did not quest. Now his legacy stands tall alongside the likes of Yvain and others. I guess I should let you know about Yvain next.